Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Point Click Podcast. Thor salesman.
We pretend people care about our opinions. We pretend people care about our opinions.
They're just a couple of good guys, virtue signaling their life away.
It smelled like wet dog. We pretend people care about our opinions. We pretend people care about our opinions.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Point Click Podcast. They're just a couple of good guys, virtue signaling their life away. So stay woke, stay fresh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Point and Click Podcast. My name is John the Wise, and I'm here with our salesman.
Oh, just sneaking up on me.
Yep, that's right. Sneaking up on you, even though we plan it every week. Somehow I snuck up on you.
I just showed up.
Wife just
Suddenly
walked
anything
in to
happens.
sneeze. I lost my favorite headphones, and I'm really upset about it. You know when you like lose something and you're just bummed out?
I don't think I've ever seen you wear headphones, John.
Yeah, I mean, well, whatever. Earbuds, whatever the fuck they're
Earbuds.
called.
Oh, okay. When you said headphones, I was shocked. I was
Sorry,
like,
dude. So
John,
sorry,
wearing
dude.
Headphones?
I used to have
get it right.
headphones. The thing is, I had these like Razer headphones, and then my sister got them for me. I think she paid like $100 for them back in the day.
Oh.
And she's like, "These are really good gaming headphones," and they were. And I was like, "Okay, perfect."
And then you gamer rage broke them.
And then no, just life broke them. Life found a way, as they say. So I told myself, okay, I'm never spending more than like $15 or $20 for headphones. That's it. That's it. There's a bunch.
No, you gotta get that good sound.
Dude, trust me, those ear-in headphones that I have, amazing sound. Amazing.
No way.
No, well, you don't believe me, but it's true. It's true. I can hear footsteps from a mile away, dude. I'm a first-person gamer, dude. Wait, do your headphones like light up and stuff on the side? Oh no, it was just a riff. Yeah, what is that shit?
Yeah, you do.
What is it telling you? What does that tell
Nothing.
you?
I can make it light up however I want.
But you can't see it. What's the point?
I don't fucking know, man.
That's
Who
some
knows? All
streamer
this
shit.
gamer shit is all RGB bullshit. Everything. I just got these because they had big old ear cups.
Yeah, that makes sense because you have big old ears.
Yeah, big old ear cups. They're sturdy.
Okay.
Although this fucking microphone doesn't have like a lock to stay up, so it
Mhm.
constantly just falls down. So I just,
Yeah. Very professionally
very
jury-rigged it.
professional. Yeah,
I like
perfect.
it. Hey, if it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid. That's the rule of
There
the
you go.
internet. I finally finished Stranger Things.
Oh, good. So we can discuss that.
Yeah, we can discuss. So if you guys haven't watched Stranger Things, spoilers are
Get
coming
the
up.
fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here. And yeah, spoilers are coming, so you better just, just not listen. But anyway, I don't understand why people are hating on it. Why are people...
Wait, people are hating on it? I thought it was better than season 2.
I thought it was awesome. Yeah, I thought it was like on par or better than any of the other seasons. But there's like people talking about how like they're saying that the references in the movie they don't make sense for the theme. I've heard that. Like
Don't make sense for the theme.
yeah, rest in peace, Alexi did. He deserved better.
He had a more emotionally impactful death than Daenerys did.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. I know. For real. But yeah, people are just saying like the references that they make in the show like wouldn't have been made at the time because they weren't that big of a deal.
Who gives a flying fuck?
That's what I say. Like, dude, it's 2019. Who gives a fuck about
The
that
show
kind of...
is not like built off this idea that it's going to be super honest to the time period.
No.
It's supposed to fucking jerk your chicken about the time period it's set in.
Yeah.
So that's all it's doing. It's fucking fan service through and through. I mean, come on, people.
You know what trips me out about that show is it's a kids show kind of, but it has like on paper it has like corny.
Oh, man.
Except for like the part where he threw the guy into that fucking machine and he glibbed into
God.
He gibbed
this
into
was
him.
the most graphically horrifying and violent TV-14 show I've ever seen.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. What
The other 2 seasons had their moments that were like, pushing
borderline
the boundary a minute.
Yeah.
But this, I've seen more tame R-rated horror movies.
Yeah. Exactly.
It was just, they push the definition of cartoon violence.
Yeah, no, there was nothing cartoon violent about fucking people's bodies turning into goop and bones.
And just melded. I was like, what the fuck? This is just and it was like viscerally disturbing to watch.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. They did a good job with the CGI and really making it feel horrific. But that made it feel like, why is this a kid's show? You know what I mean? Like, it felt like it stopped being a kid's show at that point.
Yeah, no, it was like, so it is TV-14. It didn't feel like it. When he threw that guy into the machine, he like glibbed into a million pieces like Doom style.
Yeah, no, there was
nothing
horrifying
TV about that.
Graphic violence.
Yeah. It had horror
like,
elements like crazy, dude.
And I guess they're somehow getting away by calling it cartoon. That's my only guess, is that they can consider a bunch of it cartoon violence.
Yeah.
But I don't see how, because they're showing people literally melting into blood and guts. And I'm like, wait a minute, what am I watching?
Yeah, there's like heavy sexual themes too, with like Billy and the MILFs trying to like get at him.
Yeah, but see, for that stuff, I feel like it's America, so everyone is perfectly fine with the grotesque violence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how it's getting away with TV-14. But if there was any, like more sexual stuff, people would have been like,
yeah, you're right.
About like, how dare there be, I don't know. It's weird how America treats that, like horrible, unnatural deaths and violence. That's okay for kids.
Yeah.
Normal, everyday, every human relationships, everything every human will ever do in their life. Sex, no good. No good.
Yeah,
Don't
if you
know what I mean?
Have you seen the documentary? It's on Netflix. It's called This Movie Is Not Yet Rated.
I don't know if I have. It sounds familiar.
So
it came out a couple of years ago, like a long time ago, right?
Yeah, like 2-3 years ago. The idea of the documentary was it was about the MPAA board and how like they come up with rated R, PG-13, like whatever ratings that they can come up with. And his documentary was not rated because he didn't take it to the MPAA board. So that thing is optional, the MPAA board. But it's actually not optional because movie theaters just won't show your movie.
Yeah,
and
movie
then
theater, it's technically optional, but no movie theater is going to play something that hasn't been passed through them, basically.
Yeah, and it'll be hard to get on any streaming service unless it was one of their original creations. Right. You know what I mean? So that's why I think Netflix kind of gets away with it, because they don't actually have to go through the MPAA if they don't want to. They could literally just put it out there if they want to. But the entire documentary just talks about how it's just arbitrary and how they like
super subjective based off the people that are on the board at that time.
Yeah, like if two girls are kissing, it's a rated R movie. If a guy and a girl are kissing, it's a PG-13 movie. Only because they can't, like, kids are watching, you know?
We can't show them normal human relationships that aren't heterosexual.
Yeah, it dives into, like, stupid shit like that, where it's like, and then the other thing is... a bunch
of old fucking farts.
The youngest guy is, like, 40-something, and like, everybody else is just old-ass people, and their identity is a secret. Like, no one knows who they are. It's not out there. And so the people that made the documentary, they hired a private investigator to find out everything they could about the people on the MPAA board.
Jesus.
And like this lady was sick, dude. Those private investigators, they don't fuck around. She like stakes out the place, follows their cars, takes their license plate down, like all kinds of shit, you know? But yeah, it just turned out that it was just some bullshit corrupt system that like
100%
has nothing to do with anything. Like your movie could be rated R, and that means that like half of the people that you want to see the movie won't get to see it because it's rated R, and you make way less money. Or some of them, they go like, oh no, this is NC-17, and it's movies that we've seen before. It's like, well, how is that fucking movie NC-17? It's like, oh, because they had like gay elements or overly sexualized stuff, but then they would compare it to other movies that had that shit too, and like they didn't give a fuck. So it's ridiculous, dude. Prince says, have you seen Blue Mountain State? No, I don't know what that is. But yeah, anyway,
back to Stranger Things.
Yeah. So it was violent TV 14. Yeah,
violent TV 14. But yeah, I thought that this season was better than season 2. Not that like season 2 was bad.
Yeah,
I just felt it was a little underwhelming, and I like season 1 more than season 2, and I like season 3 more than season 2 as well.
Yeah, I thought season 2 was still good, even though it wasn't better than 1. I was okay with like continuing the story and seeing what happens, and then for season 3, I was like, what are they gonna do now? But they figured out a way to do something else, and it came out really cool. Now, like season 4, what the fuck are they gonna do now? Does the gate open again? Like, how many times is it gonna open?
No, I think the gate. Well, I think a different gate is open.
Yeah,
right. Because so spoilers are about to be said right now, people.
Big time.
So, I already know what I think about it, in my opinion. But I'll ask you first, Hopper.
Yeah.
What do you think? Dead or alive?
My sister said at the end of the credits you can hear him speaking. Like you can hear his voice.
I don't think you can, but I didn't hear anything. I waited till the end.
I mean, it's that movie rule, right? Where like
he died off screen.
He died off screen, so we don't know. Yeah.
They have not done they didn't do a single off-screen death for a character.
Exactly.
He's the only character that's gotten an off-screen death so far. Come on, don't give me that bullshit.
Yeah.
They gave Billy a far more ceremonious, dramatic death. If they killed Hopper off screen, I mean, people would be raging if we thought that he was really dead. No, he looked at the laser hitting the portal right before looking at her.
Yep.
And then cuts and an explosion. Right, 100%. He managed to get through that portal.
Oh, yeah, I guess the best thing to do was for him to just run through the portal because it showed the scientists get vaporized, so it like leads you to believe
nothing in that room is going to live.
Yeah, it leads you to believe that everything is dead. Everything in that room is dead. Prince says he hopes he's dead. I mean, remember, this is a kids show that has those same like tropes, those same elements.
Hopper has way too much plot armor.
Yeah, 100%. And they did it enough. They did it in a way enough where the majority of people probably think he's dead.
Yeah, some people probably do.
Yeah.
Then at the end shots, when they show the Russian military facility and prison.
Yeah.
They mention they're getting a prisoner, and he says, "Not the American." Which leads me to believe Hopper is in the custody of the Russians.
Yeah, that's the only one.
Have an open portal because they have a Demogorgon in a cage, right?
Yeah, that was the idea, right? They have one.
So my guess is that he made it into the upside down and then out through another gate that the Russians had opened.
Prince says he thinks it's the reporter dude. You mean the one that speaks Russian, the one that translated for them?
Hopper's friend?
Yeah.
No, because the military showed up. Hopper's friend never disappeared.
Was he ever shown after Joyce escaped? Prince says. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I think we saw him at the end.
The military shows up to both of them, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right. The military shows up, but then maybe they took him. Yeah, no, they took them all prisoner. Why would they let go of Winona Ryder's character, but not that guy? Why would they, detain him all of a sudden?
Right. I don't think any Russians made it out of that facility.
Yeah, I don't think so.
let alone with a captive. They could have. Prince may be right. Maybe they managed to get out without him. I don't remember exactly where he was at the end specifically.
Yeah.
So he could be right there, but I 100% don't think Hopper is dead. Just because I don't see the point of them like not showing him die. You know what I mean? Like if they're gonna kill him, shouldn't it be dramatic? You want to give one of the best, most loved characters a proper death, not like a cutaway, you know?
Yeah, Prince is right. When the military stormed the base, they were going room to room and there was no one there. And I was like, wait, where are all the Russians? Where are all the scientists?
Well, a bunch of the Russians went into the room and died in the explosion.
I only saw 4 die in the explosion, though.
Was it just 4?
Yeah, no, it was weird because they stormed the place with their flashlights again on their M16s, and they're going from room to room, clearing them, and they're like ghost rooms. Like, there's nobody in there. And I'm like, where's like everybody? You know, custodians, fucking that guy. Right. They're all gone.
There wasn't. But even in general, even when the kids were like entering the facility, it didn't seem to be hugely manned in the first place.
Yeah, but there was. It seemed like there was more than those 4 scientists that died, and then like whatever the 4 soldiers that died too. So those are like the 8 that we saw that died. Everybody else should still be alive. There was like way more than 8 people, for sure. I don't know. It was weird. But once again, 90s trope. Did you like the part where they were singing the never-ending story?
No.
That was wife's favorite part, dude. You didn't like that?
I wanted it to end so much. I was like, just stop. Stop this.
It's comedy, dude. You don't like to laugh?
Oh, my God.
I thought it was funny, dude. I thought it was cool. That's one of my favorite movies growing up, for sure. So that's one of those things where I get it, where people are like, oh, they wouldn't have even like in Prince is saying the whole new Coke, old Coke debate. Like, I don't think it was that lively at the time. I don't know. Prince hated it too. He said it was so cringe I couldn't watch. Yeah, it was pretty lame, dude.
It was super cringy.
It went on way too long. Well,
yeah.
Yeah, it was meant to be cringy.
It was 100% meant to be cringy.
Yeah,
but that's what I can't. It hurts me to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I thought it was still awesome beginning to end. Made me sad that the kids don't want to play D&D anymore because they're bored of it. That made me really fucking sad because I don't want that to be a reality. Right.
I don't know. I felt like in that aspect, I felt they treated D&D a little poorly, but I mean, maybe realistically at the same time, where it's like, when you start growing up, you don't really want to play anymore because you get interested in other things like
girls.
Yeah. Right. But at the same time, it's like D&D isn't just a kid's game. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But I can see like the point that it was making. Like, I mean, this entire season was about the relationships we make as we grow up and the interests and things we change, how we treat friends and everything like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It is weird how your interests change as a kid, like night and day, and like one day you want to do one thing, the next day you're like, oh, that's stupid and old and dumb,
right?
And you're just done with it. I'm kind of like I'm thinking about like when I get Donnie into like D&D or whatever, and then one day he'll be like, oh, that shit's lame, Dad, I'm gonna go play basketball with my friends or something like that, and I'm just like sitting at home with my dice.
No son of mine will play basketball.
No son of mine will play no shooty hoops. But yeah, have you seen that South Park commercial?
No.
Or not commercial, episode.
I don't know.
No, never mind. It's too much of a reference. That would break my heart too, Jimbles. That would really break my heart. But you know what? That's just a part of growing up, you know? You just don't... Your parents become lame, and your friends are way cooler than your parents, even though they've provided for you and given you your life. No, but for right now, I'm his number 1 fan, so... Or he's my number 1 fan.
There you go. There you go.
That's the other
You figure it out.
Yeah.
I believe you.
But yeah, I give Stranger Things a 9.5 out of 10.
That's a high rating, John.
Yeah, I mean, it was... I loved it. I loved every second of it. I loved every second of every episode. I loved every part of it. I understand why people didn't like some parts, but... It's not just like the overall, because there's shitty episodes in shows, you know, and you're like, this was kind of a bummer of an episode, you know, and I didn't feel that way with any of the episodes. I liked them all. So in my mind, it was a good show.
Yeah, I don't think of any that I felt like bummers or anything like that. I give it a solid 7-8, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. I might just be too hyped, and that's why I gave it a 9.5.
I mean, ratings are subjective.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey. Should we get into some news?
Your opinion, man.
That's like your opinion, man. We got some stuff to talk about. SDCC is going on right now. That's San Diego Comic-Con. Did you know about that?
No.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know.
Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con is going on right now. Marvel
isn't SDCC like the main Comic-Con anyway?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know why it's called that, but here, let's look at some...
I didn't know it was, like, I thought the main Comic-Con was in San Diego. I mean, I could be completely wrong. I didn't realize that it was specifically called San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, I think there's...
I mean, I guess it makes sense because there's probably Comic-Cons all over the place now.
I think that's what it is. I think San Diego was the, like, mecca, and then, like, there's, like, little ones all over the place. Oh, yeah, remember, what's his name? Ivan was telling us that he went to the fucking... Pensacola Comic-Con, and it was all, like, C-list celebrities.
Yeah,
that are gonna be there. But anyway, this is the what we're looking at for the audio listeners is Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe has been revealed, and I mean, we got some shit here, dude. We got some stuff that no one's gonna watch, like the Black Widow movie.
Yep.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. See, the Black Widow movie, no one's gonna watch, but Falcon and the Winter Soldier is a show on Disney Plus. Or either movie or show, one of those. But it's a Disney Plus thing, so that I feel like that's a way better place to put it, Disney Plus. But then there's the Eternals, which will have Angelina Jolie in it. I'm not too familiar with that story in Marvel.
The Eternals, they're not.
I guess we could look it up, right?
Well.
Oh shit! Thanks for the sub, Brian. I love you, buddy. Thank you so much, man. In a recent comic, Blade, they drew Blade with White's face.
The Eternals are like, man, it's the fucking like deep lore of Marvel gets so fucking complicated.
This is like the deep lore. That's what this is. The Eternals, as far as the Eternals go.
Yeah, they're like another race of human offshoot evolution created by the Celestials.
Yeah.
They are, I think, the counterpart to the Deviants, if I'm correct.
The counterpart?
The counterpart to Deviants. Like the Deviant is a deviant gene within evolution, right? So like Thanos. Everyone on Titan is an Eternal, and then Thanos is born with the deviant gene, which is why he's the way he is.
Interesting. Oh, so he's not an Eternal. He's a deviant.
He's a deviant.
Oh, okay. Prince says, I thought Eternals are counter to X-Men. I think they are from the X-Men universe.
Well, they're from Marvel, period. They're like...
Yeah, but I mean, I think they were like in the mutant world.
Yeah, I think that's one of the first ways they started in the storyline before, like, you know how they write these comic books, you know, they come out with these little stories, right? And then they're like, they start building off of it later on, right? So the Eternals start out one way and become something more deep in the lore later on.
And then... Well, there's that. There's the Eternals. Angelina Jolie will be in it. Then there's this Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And I had to wiki that because apparently
I've never heard of that comic.
Yeah, Shang-Chi is a superhero. I guess this was a guy trying to get into the Chinese market. That's why they made him. Publication history. He was conceived in late 1972. Marvel had wished to acquire the rights to adapt the Kung Fu television series, but were denied permission. Oh, so they made their own Kung Fu TV series. Isn't that the Iron Fist, though? Didn't they just do the Iron Fist and reskin him now? I mean, that's pretty much...
Is he Iron?
He's a master of Kung Fu who was introduced as previously unknown son of Fu Manchu. Oh, that's Doctor Strange. Though an original character himself, many of Shang-Chi's supporting characters, most notably Fu Manchu, Sir Dennis Nayland Smith, See this. Okay, so what they're doing with this new phase is introducing just
some more offshoot characters, trying to get some more. Well,
Yeah.
think about how the Marvel universe really kicked off with Iron Man. He was not a top tier Marvel character.
No, not Avengers is not top tier either.
As far as like the comic book space went, he was like a B character, right?
Yeah.
Like he wasn't like he was decent. He wasn't super popular. He wasn't super powerful. There was just all this, he was just there.
Yeah.
And this was before Marvel was really buying back up all their IPs that they had originally split off and sold to everyone.
Yep.
So they gained this big startup and success off of a B-list superhero that has now been transformed into the epitome of the Marvel superhero. Iron Man is now S tier.
Yeah, exactly.
For like Marvel, right?
He is 100%.
As far as recognition and everything goes, he is like the man, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you're talking about MCU. So I think that they're not gonna shy away from looking at their full catalog and seeing what can we make.
Yeah.
That could be, what does Feige want to make? What do these directors want to make that could be good? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you think about the Chinese market, having a Chinese superhero is a fucking good idea. I mean,
and the Chinese market is fucking huge.
Insanely huge. And they love all these fucking movies too. And Avengers just passed Avatar for the highest grossing movie of all time, Endgame. It just passed Avatar. Yep. So that's it. It's over. It's already made history a million times over with all its fucking movies. So it makes sense for them to make a Chinese focused hero front and center because they have a Chinese market. And Kung Fu is this huge thing in China. It's like a huge traditional part of their, history.
Right.
Enough where I think I talked about on the last podcast, they banned an MMA fighter from traveling. They took away his passport because his YouTube channel is entirely him just going around discrediting Kung Fu masters.
Oof.
He's just going around and going like, okay, Kung Fu, you're so amazing, like let's fight. Me and you, let's fight a fight. Whatever, you use your Kung Fu, I'll use what I know. And he's kicking everybody's ass, putting it on YouTube. And he's just a low-level MMA fighter. He's like, I'm not even a big deal. I'm just showing you that these traditional martial arts don't actually help you in a real fight. And and people didn't like that. He's got death threats, all kinds of shit. You're fucking with people's tradition, But anyway, yeah. So there's that, A Legend of the Ten Rings to rule them all. And then there's WandaVision that's going to be on Disney Plus. That's
that'll be fun, I think.
Yeah, see, like I don't mind Disney Plus stuff like that. Scarlet Witch has her own show on Disney Plus. Fine, let's do it. Doctor Strange full-on movie called Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh man, that's gonna be good.
Get ready for some fucking Interstellar style shit.
Seen Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Yeah, me neither. You know what? It's happening too fast now. Especially
it's happening too fast.
I'm looking at this. Dude, I'm looking at this and it's like this is happening too fast. Literally every month there's gonna be something.
Yeah, there's no way for me to consume all of the Marvel content. Also, because there's no way in hell I'm buying Disney streaming.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Oh, you're crazy. I'm buying it the first day.
Fuck them.
I mean, look, it's just like the Epic Game Store. I said the same thing. Fuck them. Then they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to get Borderlands. All right, well.
Well, I had downloaded Epic Store, and I've gotten like several free games.
Yeah, you know what? I still haven't downloaded it. Maybe I should.
So I recommend if you don't have Epic. I mean, hey, you probably already got spyware on your computer one way or the other, right? Might as well let the Chinese in.
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not worried about that whole fucking privacy thing. Like, we've already it's over, dude. Pandora's box is open, dude.
We've given up a long time ago. But
it's gone, dude. They have Gmail is free for a reason.
Anything that's free is because you're the product.
Snapchat looks at they fucking bank all your Snapchats, all right? I saw an article where Google admitted that their employees listen to Google Home and Alexa, and Amazon listens to Alexa.
Recorded voices and everything like
everything.
that.
It's already happening, dude. There's nothing you can do about it. You give your fingerprints.
There's several cities. It's already several cities that have banned the state or the government from using facial recognition.
Yeah,
like the police and stuff. That's going to be a big fight. But I mean, all these private companies, they're not stopping them. Sure, the police can't technically use facial recognition. Guess who can? The private corporations, where they probably cooperate with the police for all sorts of fucking
we have
shady shit.
We have a news article about that fucking viral app, the one that ages your face.
Oh Lord, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after. But anyway, let's dive into this. Then there's Loki on Disney Plus. I'd rather have a Loki movie than a Black Widow movie, but whatever.
Isn't that a show?
Yeah, it's gonna be a show. The Loki one. If it's on Disney, it could be a movie. I don't know. It just says Disney Plus, so I don't know if it's a show or a movie.
I think that I heard that the Loki one was a show.
Okay, I'm not sure. Then there's the What If, which is cool that they're doing that. It's a Disney Plus What If. There's the What If comic series. I've read the Punisher one. It's like they turn people's origins on their head and like say, what if this happened and that instead of that, what would this multiverse be like? Like, for example, the Punisher's story was, what if his family had died because of collateral damage from like the Avengers fighting some other villains, and like the Avengers like the Hulk threw a car in the air, it fell onto his family and killed his family. And he's like, okay, you know what? All these superheroes and villains, every one of them needs to go. And he goes around killing the Marvel Universe. Yeah, that's what it's called. Punisher kills the Marvel Universe. It's a What If comic. So they're going to be exploring stuff like that, which is cool. I think that one might be one of these. I think that one actually might be animated, or the Shang-Chi one might be animated. Some of these are just animated. They're not actual live action.
Oh, okay. That'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see which ones. Oh, wait. Is Loki animated?
I'm not sure. I do know that I read that the actors are reprising their roles just for the voice acting. So, like, they don't actually have to, like, wear makeup and shit like that and be on location. They just go to a studio and record their voice. I think that's a good deal.
I'm not seeing if nothing's telling me whether it's live action or not.
I just remember reading that some of them were going to be animated.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No R-rated stuff on Disney Plus, John Johnson. None of these stories will make it. Yeah, no, those stories won't make it. But the idea of doing the what if is interesting, in my opinion. Hawkeye, Disney Plus. No one gives a fuck. Thor, Love and Thunder, full-blown movie. It's going to have that Taiki Waititi guy.
Yeah, he's going to be the director. He directed Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah. So they're going along with that same like Guardians of the Galaxy comedic superhero movie.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I'm super down with that. And it seems like Chris Hemsworth is down with that too. He's tired of playing the like stoic Thor. I think he actually enjoyed this change of pace, because imagine like he's been this same fucking dude this whole time, surfer dude, hot Viking guy, and then he got to get fat and be stupid and cry, and it was fun. I liked it.
Isn't the new Love and Thunder Natalie Portman is coming in as Thor?
Yeah, it's following the comics. Jane Foster. Jane Foster. She becomes the new Thor. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm assuming, because what they've set up is a little different than the comics, as per MCU usual, right?
Yeah.
They set up things a little differently. Thor, from Thor Ragnarok, he no longer needs Mjolnir for his god power.
He has his own.
I guess technically, now that Odin's dead, I guess he's inherited the Odin Force, is what they're implying. Or something of that nature, right? He is the god of thunder now. Like his power is not stored within Mjolnir anymore. Yeah. Mjolnir has its own power that is like Thor's, but Thor can now manifest his god power without it. So someone else can take up the mantle of Thor without Thor having to become Thor, the unworthy Odin's son. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So he gets whatever the other weapon is called that I can't think of now. And he's still got his god power, and he can go do the Asgardians of the Galaxy, while at the same time they can do female Thor with Jane and do all that kind of stuff. Because now he's going to go off with the Guardians, she can stay, and they can still have Asgardian power in the Avengers with Jane.
Yeah, it gets a little convoluted, and a lot of this shit that happened with Marvel, like a few years ago, was like that whole forced inclusion thing. It was like affirmative action happening to superheroes. Like this one that was previously white is now black and a woman, and this guy was previously straight, he's gay, and like, and they just flipped everything to like make it, politically correct. And it was like people didn't like that shit. They didn't like that idea, and they didn't respond well to a lot of these changes. Even though the story might have been good, like they might have made it work, just the idea of it is like, oh, Thor's a female now.
Yeah, I mean, and technically anyone can wield Mjolnir, right? But it's good that, Thor still has god power. Like, I think even when he's, called unworthy or Odin's son instead of Thor in the comic books, I think he still has god power, right? But I don't know. I didn't read, like, any of the newer comic books, so I'm not entirely sure how they handled that. Comics.
Yeah, there's this really good YouTube channel called Comics Explained, and this guy he's really like an autistic the way he knows about Marvel Comics. Like he just knows so much, dude.
Every single one so good.
And he has like 4-hour long videos of like breaking down like the entire X-Men, like everything, beginning to end, like and keeps you up to date. So if you guys want to know like what the fuck is going on in the comics, I would recommend doing that. He even has a series called Too Powerful for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and he talks about like people that like just wouldn't work in the story because
when they like when Doctor Doom gets like all the Infinity Stones and like literally recreates the fabric of the universe, or stuff like that.
Well, anyway, moving on from that, it's
Oh, they're rebooting Fantastic Four.
Yeah, so they acquired Fox.
I mean, come on. Yeah, of course.
So this is the whole thing. Blade, Fantastic Four, and X-Men are all three Fox owned IPs. So Disney has acquired Fox with this insane sale. It was like, I don't remember the number. Was it 80 billion?
Insane. It's insane.
It was like an insane, like enough where some countries don't even never had that much money,
Right.
That's how much they spent. But anyway, Blade is coming out, and I forgot the fucking guy's name. Blade Marvel. I'm sure if I type it in Google,
Michael Jai White.
No, he's not the Blade guy. It's this guy.
I don't know. That's what Prince said in chat. Maybe was he? Am I being memed on?
It's this guy. Mahershala Ali. Mahershala Ali. There you go. We've seen him before. Yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
I like him too. He's gonna be Blade. He was the bad guy in Luke Cage, wasn't he? I thought he was in Luke Cage. But anyway, he gets to be Blade.
I didn't watch Luke Cage, I'm gonna be honest.
It was actually good the first season, but then it got too weird. I didn't like the rest of it. So yeah, there's that guy as Blade. Fantastic Four is confirmed. And I don't know why it's not here, but as you can see in this tweet from Lights Camera Pod, they said that the X-Men is also confirmed.
Good. Of course. Yeah, they got it. X-Men has so many stories.
I know.
And so many characters.
They said in the announcement that we're bringing mutants into the MCU. So that means
good.
That's going to happen. These are the other things they didn't talk about. Black Panther 2, which we all knew. Captain Marvel 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So these are all like so much content, dude. So much fucking content.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It'll be, I guess, I'm hoping since they're finally bringing Fantastic Four into the MCU, maybe we'll get like a good Doctor Doom storyline or something.
Something good.
He's a really crazy, powerful, smart villain that has a lot of potential.
Yeah, the idea, like I remember hearing James Gunn say in an interview when he got Guardians of the Galaxy, people were asking him like, what was the most like surprising thing for you? And he said now with how big Marvel is, you would have like these A-list actors coming in for auditions and they're fucking nervous. Their hands are shaking and shit because they know that once you get this, like that's it, dude. You're set. You fucking get paid, dude. You fucking get paid, especially if the fans love you. That's it. Yeah. And then you get to like wave your big dick around and say like, I'm only gonna work if you do this, this, and this for me, and then they're like, all right, here's a paycheck, just fucking take this big money and be happy. Unless you're fucking what's his name? They took what's his name? Iron Man's secondhand dude, War Machine.
Unless you're War Machine.
Yeah, unless you're War Machine and you're fucking what's his name? The original War Machine guy.
The original. Oh shoot!
How dumb is that motherfucker, dude? They're like, we'll just put Don Cheadle in, and everyone's like, okay. I forgot his name, dude. That guy was like, nah, I want more money.
Terrence Howard.
He's like, I need to get paid. And they're like, all right, well, we'll just fucking give it to Don Cheadle, dog. Peace.
Is that what happened?
That's exactly what happened.
Split? Jesus Christ.
He wanted more money. He thought that he was worth more. Idris Elba's another one of those. He was like, I don't want to be Heimdall forever, dude. I want my own fucking thing. Like, if I'm not... I don't want to do Heimdall anymore. Then all of a sudden in Ragnarok, you see him there. You're like, damn, how much did they pay that guy? How much did they fucking pay him, you know? So
for 5 seconds of screen time.
Yeah. So there's that. But yeah, this is the SDCC. Let's see. Is there anything else? I clicked on the hashtag to see if there's anything big coming in. I guess they talked more about Death Stranding. It's still going on right now. Yeah, I mean... Dude, everybody and their mother is going to be part of this MCU.
I saw a clip of Seth Rogen bashing the Game of Thrones showrunners.
Oh, did he? He bashed them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Making some jokes about it. Said, because he's, also promoting his own show, and he said, at least, it's a good sign, I guess, at least I can show my face.
Because
the showrunners didn't show up to the panel.
I know. There was all these memes about how they didn't show up, that they were going to be at Comic-Con. I think that's why they didn't show up. They didn't want to see all the hate and stuff.
Well, yeah, because they're fucking horrible at what they do.
Yeah, it was fucked up what they did.
They killed a great show.
Yeah.
Just because they're giant pricks.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway,
of course they're not going to show up for criticism.
Yeah. I knew they weren't going to show up as soon as there was talk about it. All right, so next piece of news. Let's talk about... We were talking about how their privacy is gone, but that viral app, it's called Face App, now owns access to more than 150 million people's faces and names. So for that app to age your face, you got to like full on take a passport photo style photo.
Yeah.
And then they know your fucking name because of your fucking
people
username.
Think that this was like just... somebody made an app for fun. This was clearly to data mine people's faces.
I mean, it was for them to make money, but now they have over 100 million people have downloaded the app from Google Play, and Face App is now the top ranked app on the iOS App Store in 121 countries. And guess what these unethical people can do with all that fucking information, guys? They can sell passport-style photos of you to all the advertisers out there. Did you download this app and do this thing?
No.
So me neither.
I don't do fingerprint shit or any face stuff on my phone.
Yeah. I do fingerprint shit. It's too convenient, dude. No passwords, you just fingerprint. It's the best. I don't give a fuck.
Passwords?
I know they listen in on me, dude. I know they watch me. I know everything. I know they watch me and my wife bone. Fucking creeps. But anyway, who cares? What service is it on?
Preacher. It's Seth Rogen's show that he produced. People are saying it's good. It's on Hulu.
Oh, it's on Hulu? I just fucking canceled my Hulu. Guess I'll have to pirate it. Just kidding. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. But yeah, this is it, man. What can you do? This is what I mean when I say that there's no privacy anymore. Like, people scream about like privacy concerns and stuff like that, but then they willingly do stuff like this, you know?
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. Well, it's like they think about like privacy concerns as far as like the government goes, and then they're just like, oh, these giant mega corporations want all information I could possibly have, my medical records, my face, my fingerprint. Like, really, people?
What do you think's worse, a private organization that has no, like, they don't have to answer to anybody really, for them to have all this information, or for the government to have it? What's worse?
I don't know. It would
neither.
Depend on the scope and the context, right? It's bad either way. in my opinion. Right?
Like potentially,
I don't
like the worst case scenario on both fronts is like terrible. You know,
yeah, no,
like
yeah.
corporations
Like, worst case
can
scenario,
sell
they're both
it.
fucking horrible.
Terrible. So like the private organizations can sell it to other countries for money. You know, Chinese government could be like, I want all that info. Here's
Or
like
you can
billions
use it
of dollars.
within like some sort of social credit thing.
Yeah.
You know, everything you've ever done or said or anything, they can create a profile on you showing people,
Yep.
giving you credit, social credit scores, things of that nature. You have the issue of, well, if private corporations have it, at some extent, you could also argue that the government has it as well. Because if the government's powerful enough, private corporation is going to be able to stop them from like subpoenaing information or outright seizing it. You know what I mean? Like depending on how powerful the government is at any given time.
Wife found my headphones. Where was it? She'll tell me later. Dude, she found my fucking headphones. Hell yeah. They were on the table? I don't know, man. There's a gremlin in my house, dude.
It's called Donnie.
I know, other than Donnie. Like, I'll look everywhere for something, and they're not there, and then one day, like, I look, and it's, like, on the table. Like, just right there in front of my face. Someone's fucking with me, dude. I think it's my wife. All right, next piece of news. Stop. I'm attacked. You guys saw that? It was on camera? She attacked me?
We saw it. I'm sending it to live stream fails.
Let everyone know. Let everyone know. Stop. I said fucking stop. Off camera slap. Let's talk about some more sad news. After more than 28 years, Blizzard co-founder Frank Pierce is hanging up his armor. Thank you for everything, Frank, and best wishes for the future. This is from Blizzard's official Twitter. And yeah, man, here we go. Are we going to stop calling it Blizzard and just call it Activision now? Because, I mean,
it's been that way for a very long time.
Yeah. What's left of Blizzard and what's left of Activision, you know? Like, the pendulum has swung, like, completely in the other direction. All these Blizzard people, you're hearing news about them working with other fucking video game companies already. So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's happened over many, many years. It's just been a slow bleed. Right?
Yeah.
You had people that worked on Diablo 2 way back in the day, split from Blizzard, like early on in, you know, the Activision merger and stuff like that. So I don't know. I feel like Blizzard has not been Blizzard for many years already. This is just kind of like when Mike Morhaime left and now those are like the final nails in the coffin for people to realize, hey, this isn't Blizzard anymore.
Yeah.
It's in name only, right?
Yeah, I'm looking up his Wikipedia just to see if... nope, that's a footballer. Wait.
Nice.
American video game executive. He's labeled as businessman.
Businessman. Lots of business to conduct.
Let's see here. He was there when they made Warcraft, Orcs, and Humans. So that's literally like the first major Blizzard game on PC. No, actually... The company originally concentrated... No, he was there with Rock and Roll Racing and Lost Vikings. He was there from ground zero, dude.
He's literal co-founder.
Co-founder, yeah. Obviously,
from the beginning.
Yeah, man. 1991. That's it, and he's gone. 28 years, all gone. How did this happen, man? How did Blizzard allow themselves to be bought out by Activision? Like, what did they think was going to happen, dude? But anyway... That's it for Blizzard,
Money, man.
Oh, next piece of news, I guess.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
We just jumped into something else by accident. But yeah, there isn't much to say about that anyway. It's not new. But yeah, Jerry Foxhoven, the director of Iowa's Department of Human Services, was told to resign for being an outspoken Tupac fan.
Oh my god.
Now, if you guys want to know what Jerry Foxhoven looks like, he looks like everybody's high school principal. White guy... clean-shaved face, gray hair, and he's apparently he would send regular emails to employees with inspirational Tupac quotes and images. And when they would have like company parties, you would have Tupac blasting. Dude, I grew up with Tupac.
Let the man listen to his Tupac.
Dude, he had to resign. He fucking resigned. People got upset. Well, someone put a quote down here. Look at this. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Tupac, Jeff Fox. That's literally a Tupac quote. I mean, come on, dude. That's so good, dude. That's so good. He probably yelled Thug Life and emptied the stapler clip on the way out. It's great, man. If Tupac was alive, he would be upset that he had to resign. But yeah, so now he's famous because of his love for Tupac.
That's so crazy. I guess I don't understand why I had to resign just for that.
Yeah. So Foxhoven was told to vacate his position on the next workday after he sent an email telling workers to mark Tupac's then impending birthday last month with some catalog spins. That email, according to the AP report, included a photo of Tupac smiling and the inspirational quote, "Pay no mind to those who talk behind your back. It simply means that you are 2 steps ahead." That's an amazing fucking quote, dude.
Right. Like how, I guess, like I don't understand how this is a problem.
Because, right? We have to put on this fucking show like we're good people. It's like people that
good
say...
people? This is clearly like racially motivated.
It's like, it's the same, it's hypocrisy. That's what it is, You got these people saying that they're priests and they're fucking kids. Right. So is it an issue if somebody's a fan of Tupac? And
even if the guy talked about him all day, every day, I mean, like, man, people above him can tell him, like, hey, maybe calm down about the Tupac stuff a little bit. You're making people uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Not just be like, all right, we've had it with your Tupac shit. Get the fuck out of here.
And he's like, you don't understand. Tupac is my life, fool. Prince is saying the same thing. What if people were just tired of this dude constantly talking about Tupac?
I mean, they probably were, but I feel, I don't know. Maybe they had been trying. Maybe he's been told multiple times to calm down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know the full story, but they haven't said anything like that in these articles. So.
Yeah. Poor guy, dude. Poor guy. Oh, well. What can you do? If you're a fan of Tupac, do not run for office, I guess.
Or nobody
fucking suppress your feelings, dude. All right, next piece of news.
Don't let them know you listen to that thug music.
Speaking of thug life, are you guys ready for some Farm Simulator Esports?
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, dude. Farming Simulator's first esports season set to kick off at FarmCon.
Finally, my time to shine has come, John.
Yeah, this is. I learned 2 things with this news article. Well, one, I already knew that there's a Farming Simulator esport. I thought it was a joke, but it's for real. And then there's a FarmCon apparently. Like, there's a fucking convention for people to meet about Farming Simulator.
Is it for Farming Simulator or is it for farming?
Shit. Now I don't know. I don't know the answer.
I need a Wikipedia article on FarmCon.
I don't know, man.
FarmCon Wikipedia.
I wonder if you're good at Farming Simulator, does that make you
FarmCon entry in Wikipedia?
Oh shit! It's an underground fight club, dude. FarmCon 19 Farming Simulator. Oh, I think it's the first one ever.
No, I think there was a 2018 one I saw.
It's going to be in Germany.
Okay, it is about. Okay, it's the entire convention is about Farming Simulator.
Yeah.
So it's not just for farmers; it's specifically for Farming Simulator.
Oh, and it's presented by the people that I think that make Farming Simulator too.
Yeah, like TennoCon's put on by DE. Right?
Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be in Klaus Harswinkel, Germany. I'm sure I said that correctly.
Why do the Germans love the simulators?
You're right, dude. They love the trucking simulator. That's why the Euro Truck Simulator did so well.
That's why that thing's a fucking thing.
And Ray played it. He said he fucking loved that stuff. I do not know what is Farming Simulator Third World Country. Remember, what is that? There's Farming Simulator Third World Country DLC or something?
It's just literally a sim. It's literally just a sim of you being a farmer, Allie. And you have to just you start off with like a tractor and a combine, and you can log. You got to log trees, get the trees, take them to the mill to sell them. You farm your fields. Plant your crops, watch them, spray them. You do all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Hay,
pesticides.
cows. I mean, it's literally in depth of what you have to do on a farm. You just do it in this. And it's glorious. I own Farming Simulator 2014.
Oh shit, you're behind though. You're
several
5 years behind, dude. There's so much, dude. You have no idea how much they put into that game since then. But I have a question. My question is, if you're good at Farming Simulator, are you good? Does it translate to being a good farmer in real life? Because Guitar Hero doesn't have that effect. But I wonder if Farming Simulator has that effect. It's not like Sims, but in a farm environment. No, it's way more in depth. There's like different tractors. There's different tools.
Yeah, and it's like third person. Like you're the farmer. It's not like God View Sims.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You are the farmer, right? And you have to walk around. You got to do the shit.
Yeah.
Right? It was pretty fun to play with like friends and stuff. But I mean, it's just like I don't understand why people. I mean, people play all sorts of weird shit, right?
Fuck yeah, they do.
So I don't know how this becomes an esport.
I don't either. I don't know what the competition part of it is. Like, who can get their crops ready before winter the fastest?
I'm so confused. Like, who can make the most profitable farm within... I mean, because it's esports, right? So it has to be like some sort of playable competition within like an hour or a few hours, right?
Yeah. The tournament will feature a mix of teams from the player community squaring off against teams sponsored by official equipment manufacturers, including Komatsu Forest and Trelleborg. Dude.
Hell yeah, brother.
Let's get some John Deere up in this bitch. Dude, imagine being the official John Deere, like John Deere officially...
like esports sponsored team for fucking FarmCon.
Dude, having like fucking those little esports arm braces and it says John Deere on it. It's green.
John Deere, Kona, you wear your fucking trucker hat.
Yeah, that's the shit, dude.
John Deere on it.
All right. Anyway, it's a real thing. It's happening. I don't know what's the competitive part of it, but hopefully we can find out when it's happening. I don't know exactly. When did it say? July 27th and 28th.
Everyone tune in.
Mark your calendars.
High octane esports that is Farming Simulator League.
Yeah, that's the question I have. In the commentary, should it be like golf style? Where they're like, he comes up into his
softly
tractor?
Spoken.
Yeah, I think it should be golf style too.
He's stepping up to the combine.
Yeah. Ooh, drop the log. That'll cost him some time. The logs. Yeah. So that'll be fun. All right, next piece of news. Let's talk about Alinity.
Oh, brother. Oh, I knew we were going to talk about this. Yeah,
hell yeah, we are. So there is a streamer by the name of Alinity. Some may call her... Some may call her a titty streamer.
Some may call her a thought.
Some may call her a thought streamer. I call her a partnered Twitch streamer, which is the reality of it.
Will never get banned for literally anything she does.
Hell no, especially after all this. Are you kidding me, dude? They're going to be like... I
don't understand it. She's shown her ass on stream.
We're investigating the matter.
People. Oh my God.
We're investigating the matter, Czar, okay? We're diligently investigating it. I love that answer.
Someone's investigating it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, we investigating dog. So yeah. Anyway, apparently she's been abusing her cats on stream. There's this video that we're looking at on a loop where she just throws her cat across the room because it's on her keyboard. I think that's kind of tame because
here's okay. This is gonna be crazy. Just get ready, boys. I'm about to defend Alinity. Okay.
Just for this one, I kind of do.
People are grasping at straws at this point because they're just watching her like a hawk and trying to find anything that they could consider bad that she's done, right?
Yeah.
So this is not... I can understand how some people say her toss, that was a little high, even for a cat.
Yeah,
right?
But what's behind her? If there's a bed behind her...
I don't know. No, there's not a bed. But so yeah, that is a little high. You shouldn't throw your cats around, right?
Yeah.
But I mean... I've owned cats all my life.
Yeah.
I haven't yeeted them around and I haven't thrown her like them, but you do like pick them off your desk and give them a little toss.
Yeah, because they land on their feet.
Well, right. If you toss, like you got to hold them with their feet down and give them a little toss.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Right. Or give them a little shove off the table. They'll be fine. Right?
Yeah. Don't power bomb. Don't power bomb them onto concrete.
Right. This was a little much. but to be like, she is an animal abuser.
Yeah.
Like, this is a little far. Even the clip of the whole alcohol thing.
Yeah, that's the one thing I think was the fucked up thing. I think that is the more fucked up than whatever she's doing in this one. Just to give you guys insight, she took a swig of vodka. Her cat like came in to smell her nose. She knows that her cat will do this, and then she spit the vodka into the cat's mouth.
Well, from what I saw, I did not. People are saying she spit vodka. I watched it. I saw no vodka spitting.
Then what? Why did the cat's reaction go like, "Oh, what the fuck was that?"
Her lips, which of course does have vodka on it, right?
Yeah.
And it licked the vodka. Yeah, I'm saying the cat did drink some vodka.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It got a little lick. I don't think that she was like spitting it into its mouth, right? She had
okay.
vodka.
Maybe I didn't see it that well.
Even then, the cat's not gonna like drink a deadly amount of vodka from that. You know what I mean? Right? It was more like,
yeah, no.
I mean, yeah, you shouldn't do it. Yes, right? You probably shouldn't do it. All right. But
this is a video that we're watching, so we can see it right here. Well, this is the one where she tosses the cat. All right, this is the vodka one.
Like, okay.
First of all, absolute vodka? What kind of fucking animal are you to drink that bullshit? All right, she has it in her mouth. Yeah, she doesn't spit it. She doesn't spit it.
It just like gets it off of her lips.
Right? Yeah.
And it clearly is like the reaction is, it's the alcohol taste. The cat's like, oh no, I don't want that.
Yeah. Yeah. She didn't spit it into the cat's mouth. Yeah, she didn't.
Maybe not the smartest thing to do, but it's stretching it to call this animal abuse. Okay.
Yeah.
For me, it just is super stretching it. I know some people will disagree that are really hard. Human or animal rights activists. I'm on board with pretty much most all animal rights issues. But
yeah,
this just seems stretching it, buddy.
I mean, come on, dude. Who's never fucking blow marijuana smoke into their dog's face?
Oh my god.
Come on, dude. It's fucking hilarious. I've seen people like cup their hands and blow smoke into their
bad.
Into their dog's mouth. Like that's abuse. I've just like blown it in his general direction. While he's like on my lap, I just blow it onto him, and like he's not gonna get anything. He doesn't get high or anything like that. He's just like, oh, what does that smell? Like he doesn't like the smell,
Yeah.
So I think this is along the same. I honestly thought she did spit in the cat's mouth, but after watching the video, she didn't actually spit in the cat's mouth.
Right. So I don't know. Like, of course, PETA is gonna blow it up. Because,
yeah. So this is on PETA.
PETA doesn't want people to own animals, domesticated animals or otherwise.
Yeah.
To them, it would be better if we rounded up all domesticated animals and shot them in the fucking face.
Which is exactly what they do every year, by the way.
Right.
They kill more animals. They kill more animals than pretty much every shelter in America. They euthanize more animals every year.
Yeah, they have this weird moral standing goal of like, it's better to kill like all domesticated animals than have them be slaves to humans or some weird shit. Like they are butt fucking sane.
They lost their mind, dude.
But this one I'm gonna have to defend Validity on just because I don't think it's nearly as grievous as every rage boning neckbeard out there thinks it is.
Yeah, I mean this video alone 6.7 million views. This is from PETA's official Twitter. They asked Twitch to remove her from Twitch immediately. So far there hasn't been any news about anything happening.
There definitely should be obvious, like, Twitch should tell her, like, this should be normal Twitch rules, though, is, hey, don't throw your animals.
Yeah.
Just because don't, right? You're not supposed to do that kind of stuff, especially on stream. And especially on stream, don't feed alcohol to animals.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, those are clear. I think those sound like normal people rules. It's not as egregious as people are saying it is, but definitely, I mean, she needs a slap. This is for me, if it was any other streamer, I'd say slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah, no, she'll get, I mean, at worst.
She won't even get a slap on the wrist, though. I mean,
yeah.
She's got something on somebody in Twitch. Like, she's got blackmail on somebody.
Yeah. Something.
There's been other titty streamers that have gotten banned for less than what she's done.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay. So there's something going on.
I think I remember clips in the past of her saying that she would never get banned. And like saying like, you guys all think that I'm going to get banned. I'll never get banned and I can do whatever I want. And then like she kind of apologized for that clip, but nothing happened. You know what I mean? So anyway, Good for her. She'll be more popular now. More people will go into her stream to talk shit, which will up her views. Yep. And then Twitch will be like, oh no, this is terrible, that what's happening, you know. Oh, she's got more and more views. Advertisers are loving it.
Run the ads,
run more ads, double up the ads. Oh, this is terrible. I cannot believe that this is happening. Do a deal on subs. $1 for 2 subs, okay? All right, got it. Okay, oh no, what are we going to do? Did we get the Amazon Prime commercials in? Did we get the Ninja commercials in?
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. So, good for her. Too bad for the cats. Next piece of news. The Witcher.
Yes, this actually, I wasn't excited about the Witcher until I saw this.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, hey, this could... I didn't read the books.
Me neither.
Right? But it looks, apparently people are saying it looks more like gonna try to be truthful to the books rather than the game. Right?
Yeah.
Is that what people are saying? Because like we see the witch as like an ugly witch, right? We see... And I don't know if the game ever showed that, did it?
Yennefer, right?
Yeah, Yennefer. I don't think it ever did it.
So is she supposed to be ugly like that?
Yes, all witches, as far as the lore of the books go, are hideous.
So why is Yennefer the fucking Rule 34
because
in the
when
fucking...
they learn magic, they can transform themselves.
Oh, so they make
like
themselves...
all witches are like cast out, abused, deformed children. Like that's how they learn magic or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Right? So the games aren't like really canon to like the original lore. So I don't know what's in the games versus what's in the books. Yeah. I do know what they're not witches. Okay, whatever. Gimbles, whatever they are. Sorceresses.
Jesus Christ, dude. Gimbles is having a fucking aneurysm in chat because we call them witches. Sorcereses? But yeah, so we're watching the trailer right now. Czar just like mid-sentence had a brain fart and stopped talking.
Yeah, sorry. But you get what I'm saying. Like, so I don't know. So I could be completely wrong on some of this. But it seems from what other people are saying is that we're getting more like true to book stuff in this show than what we got in the game.
Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
And so, but I mean, some of the book stuff I've read has been more interesting than what the game had, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fine, dude. Obviously, it was a good enough story for them to make a fucking award-winning game out of it, and everybody played it. So obviously, there's something to the story that's good. Right. My only
you just keep playing the trailers.
Yeah. No, the only gripe I have with this trailer, just the trailer. First of all, to preface it, it's a 2-minute trailer for a series. So it's hard to like put everything in. I get it. But I watched it with wife. Wife knows nothing about The Witcher, but she loves Lord of the Rings. She loves high fantasy and stuff like that. So she's like, yeah, I'm down. But she doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Like,
right. Like you don't understand what the premise is at all. Or
no.
It doesn't. I don't think it gives you an insight enough of what this show is about. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't tell you like who's doing what. You're just getting all this imagery of like magic and armies and all the shit that you want to see in a fantasy show, you know?
And maybe that's the correct way to advertise it. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, yeah, once again, you can't just be advertising to the people that play the game because that's just limiting your audience. You have to be like, let's make it for everybody. But as far as like So everybody else that hasn't played the game has heard about it from someone that has played the game, I'm sure. Yes. And those people are like, yeah, it's a good game, it's a good story, this and that. And then the people watch this trailer and they're like, yeah, there's cool images in it, but I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Right.
Like, what's a Witcher? Is he a witch? You know, like...
I was, at first when I heard, and saw the casting of Henry Cavill for The Witcher,
were upset?
I was a little like concerned. I didn't know how I felt about it, but after watching this trailer, I am fully on board.
Yeah, people talk shit about the armor looking stupid, and
the Gilfedian or whatever the armor is,
Gilfarn armor, and they didn't like Henry Cavill, and I was like, I don't like judging anything until I actually see everything. I don't want screenshots to determine everything. So after what I agree with you, after watching everything, it seems like it's going to be good.
Like, yeah, I was hesitant when they announced Henry Cavill just because I didn't, because Superman. When I see Henry Cavill, I think Superman,
know.
and so I wasn't sure how how that would translate with him. You just stop it right there and go back a sec.
Hold on. He's
Everyone, just see this man here.
Boom.
Look at that thing. Look at that sweaty, muscular man.
Look at his tits, dude. Holy shit. He's got hair on his tits and they're fucking big pecs, dude.
Yeah, Henry Cavill's a huge dude.
Dude, this guy's jacked.
Yeah, he's fucking massive.
He's on those Mexican supplements for sure, dude. 100%. I mean, that's what all these actors do nowadays. By the way, spoiler alert for all you guys out there thinking that, Hugh Jackman and all these other dudes in their 50s with these amazing bodies are natty. You're crazy, dude. There's safe ways to do steroids and testosterone replacement, and that's what they all fucking do. But it's not, they still have to work out.
They just do it professional grade and do it right.
Yeah, exactly. The Rock, are you kidding me? Look at The Rock, guys. That's not normal. That's not natural.
He ain't natty. What the fuck?
But we're all good. I'm good with it. Who cares?
I don't care. That doesn't. Yeah, I don't think anybody should care.
No one should care.
Nobody should care.
No one should care. That's the
only time you should care is if I don't even know.
The only time you should care is combat sports. That's it.
I guess, but even then, I don't know. If everyone's doing it, doesn't that mean it's still an even playing field?
Kind of, because in combat sports, the consequences are so bad because of brain injuries and stuff like that.
Yeah. Maybe not do it for them. Just that because your brain and stuff only has a certain limit, right? Yeah. So if punches continue to get stronger, your brain can't take more, right? So
yeah, but baseball,
stuff like that should definitely be natty.
But baseball. Who are we fucking kidding, dude? Who gives a fuck if they're juiced to the gills in baseball? They hit a ball. Right. Who gives a fuck, right? Dude? Let them... We want to see home runs, dude. Let them fucking take all the shit, dude. And let Henry Cavill take all the shit, too, so he could look like that. That's what I want to see, dude. I want my wife to question our relationship while we're watching The Witcher.
Hell yeah, brother.
I want to question my sexuality when I watch The Witcher. But there it is. Here he is. All right.
Yeah, just hearing him in the few bits that he did say, in the trailer and stuff, I became sold on it. I was like, he looks good, he sounds good. I think he's gonna be really good in the role.
All right, that's it. I'm excited. Yeah, I like it. I was in anyway because I'm in with fucking high fantasy shows.
You're in deep.
Netflix fantasy show. I'm down. Whatever. I don't care if it's The Witcher. All right, next piece of news. Speaking of The Witcher, there he is. Overwatch's new hero might have a name and a face. Do we care?
Do we care? Don't all their characters have names and faces?
Yeah.
Got him.
They did just introduce role queue, which...
Yes, actually, that made me consider playing Overwatch again.
That's a totally different situation now. Now you can actually queue into competitive.
Is it already... Is it live? Is role queue live? That's important because I think it was announced. I think it was. I know announced. Jeff Kaplan mentioned it in the last developer update.
Yeah, it's announced.
That was the main thing.
It wasn't released yet, but it's announced. So some people are upset about it, but most people love it. As you can see, the 3 roles are tank, damage, and support.
Oh, it's not live yet. Never mind. Closing the Blizzard launcher.
Oh wait, I don't have them. Oh, look who it is.
Oh, brother.
The brother. Oh, brother. Okay, take the boy. He's breaking things. God damn it. That's right. Got him.
Nice.
So yeah, that's good for Overwatch. New hero, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they're just like, oh, we see some temp art with a face on it.
Yeah, this guy. That's
like
what it is.
What this is. Which I guess is interesting. I did play
Sigma.
the
Sigma.
Ooh,
that's his
fucking
name.
Mega Man references going on here.
Yeah.
I played after they launched the new healer. He was fun. But I mean, the game is still super frustrating to play.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never played anything past casual anyway, so I don't know. I don't know the full potential of the game.
I think that the role call, just it works like League of Legends essentially, right? Yeah. I think that it's also going to be in normals and not just ranked.
That's good.
But arcade, you will still have like the arcade mode, blind pick, everyone can do what they want mode if you want to.
I like that too. I like that. Yeah, man. I don't know why Blizzard was so against copying something that worked like that.
I know they need to revamp their games to make them functional.
Yeah.
Like playing Overwatch to me is so painful, and it's just cancerous.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just sad that like they were so against it, and then everyone complained about it, everyone requested it, and they were like, no, we're not going to do that because we want to do our own thing. We don't want to copy anybody.
They want people to have freedom to do like all these crazy comps. People don't want other people to have the freedom to do that.
No, they don't.
Because it makes the game unfun to play.
Yeah. People want they want a structure because they want a level playing field. That's why. Because if the enemy team decides one day, hey, let's just be structured and actually work together,
completely different.
You're fucked. That's it. You're done.
Yeah, and you've got 3 snipers.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh well, this game's gonna be absolutely no fun.
Yeah. And guess what? They're also against fucking forfeiting. So thank you. I'm
they
trapped.
Don't want forfeiting in, so it was a bad combination.
I'm fucking trapped in this game for 30 minutes. Thanks, Blizzard. Those are the worst fucking HOTS games, man.
Yeah, just like HOTS. Like they refused to add roll call or whatever you want to call it, roll reserve.
Yeah.
Until the game was dead. Until they abandoned it, and then they added it in.
Yeah.
And it's like that would have fixed so much about even ranked and draft mode, where you get stupid fucking asshole teammates that draft no tank.
Yeah. That's why people. That's why people that would defend their decisions and say like, "Oh, there's a reason for all the decisions they make."
No, it works. Trust me.
Yeah, like they have their own, QA team and they think about it and blah 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 blah. And it's like, no, man, they're dumbasses. Okay, this proves it because they were against this idea the whole fucking time, and then now they're like, maybe we should give it a shot. And everybody's like, yes, this is what we wanted. Thank you.
Yeah. About god fucking damn time.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Sumo Digital working with 2K on 2 unannounced projects. Who did Sumo? What did they do?
I don't think I've ever heard of Sumo Digital.
It sounds familiar.
I'm not as super knowledgeable as I should be for this podcast.
2K, yeah, but that's fine. 2K is the same company that did Borderlands.
Let's see. They did Little Big Planet. They did Snake Pass. Team Sonic Racing.
You literally
Crackdown 3.
Hitman?
Dead Island.
I thought Hitman was fucking Square. Oh, they did Hitman too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, Square could publish it. I don't know who developed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Dead Island, Sonic Team Racing. I know Little Big Planet is a big one. Crackdown, there's 3 of them, and I have never played any of them.
No.
Dead Island, I played.
Crackdown 3 is the one with Terry Crews, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember Dead Island. That's just like a meme zombie game. You just go around killing people with fucking like strollers and shopping carts.
Is that Dead Island?
I thought or is that Island of the Dead? No, that is Dead Island.
That's the other zombie game, right? What's it called?
I thought it was Dead Island. Let me see.
I thought Dead Island was like a serious zombie game.
Dead Island Definitive Collection launch trailer. No.
I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Oh yeah, so it's made by Deep Silver. Okay, man, you don't need to know my birthday, dude. It's fine.
Right.
Stupid. All right, whatever.
Capcom. Dead Rising.
Yeah, Dead Rising. That's what it was called. So then I don't know what Dead Island is.
That's the meme one. Yeah.
Dead Island.
That's the one where you can like dress yourself up as a bobblehead with like 2 chainsaws duct taped to your arm and spin around. And
exactly,
scream.
And do stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
Dead Island is more serious. All right. Another zombie game. How fun, dude. We haven't had those.
Hell yeah.
All right, next piece of news. Ubisoft CEO says cost of porting games to Google Stadia is not that high. I don't see how it would be high at all.
No. Why? I mean, it's just running on PC, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a cloud service.
It's just running on a cloud server. So it's just running on... I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're fucking running Linux servers. Unlikely, but I'm sure it's all Windows-based.
It's part now of our pipeline. We have good relationship with Stadia to make sure it is profitable for us. Because we did talk about how all of Ubisoft's games will be available on the Google Stadia. which is a big fucking deal. They went from
That's
like
huge.
huge. It went from like, oh, maybe it'll be cool to like, oh shit, no, it actually might be like a legit console.
Yeah. Well, years ago, I mean, like Ubisoft was barely even looking at PC, and now I think recently they've made more money on PC than any other console, right?
Yeah,
So,
I mean, at least Rainbow Six has gotten them all kinds of money, dude.
yeah.
So that's cool. Yeah. I don't know who thought the porting would. It's not like you're porting it to Nintendo, dude. It's just literally PC to PC.
Right.
That's it.
So any of their other things, I guess, because they're going to be doing games that maybe haven't been on PC before, like some of the older Assassin's Creed ones. I don't know when they say they're porting all their games if they mean their backlog as well.
Yeah. The only thing, when we've talked about it, the only concern anybody has about Google Stadia is the whole like internet streaming game thing. Like we stream things. Everybody knows what that's like. You'll be watching a movie on Netflix, all of a sudden it'll go to potato quality because of whatever fucking reason. Your neighbor,
your ISP, their server farm, their ISP, their backup ISP,
So the idea of that happening in a video game is unacceptable to almost every gamer. Like, we can't have that. Yeah. That's like one of the things that makes you want to throw your computer out the window, you know?
Yeah.
So we don't know how it's going to work. They all say it's going to work just fine. If you have 10 megabit download, you'll have full 4K. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know, man. 10 megabits?
I don't know. 10 megabits?
Get out of here, dude.
10 megabits? That seems for 4K...
It just doesn't seem like it's correct.
Like low latency? That doesn't sound correct.
To fucking play 4K?
When Stadia comes out, when does it come out? I don't fucking know. I'll probably get it because I get good internet where I'm from. I get fiber, baby. So, I'm definitely going to do it because I got to test it, right? At least.
The 2019 release. So we don't know when, but this year.
So soon, right? If it's 2019, it's
oh, you know what? They're probably aiming for like the Black Friday area time. Yeah. If it's going to be this year.
November 2019.
November. There you go. Black Friday. I called it. That's usually when they release new consoles because it's for Black Friday.
Yeah, I'll probably do it. I don't know how much it's going to be.
Yeah.
Like, because, I mean, you pay for the service. I don't know what the upfront cost is.
Let's see.
Because what do they do? Just send you a controller or something? I don't know, man.
Let's see. The core Stadia experience will be available as part of Stadia Pro, which is a $9.99 per month. So I don't think there's an initial cost.
There shouldn't be because it's just going to connect to your computer. And
well, you're paying for a controller. That's the controller is the whole firmware.
Well, do you have to? Because the firmware can just be installed on your computer.
Okay. Oh, here we go. I just saw a bundle. Google Stadia Founders. Oh, this is the Founders Edition.
It's on eBay. Don't trust anything on eBay.
No. This is like some guy got it for free and he's selling it.
That's probably just the picture. It's probably not even anything. It's probably selling a $300 picture.
Google Stadia costs rumored to be free. So just the controller, you can just walk out with it.
Yeah.
And then you go home.
I imagine that makes sense. Because, I mean, the controller, like, you won't... I'd imagine, like, if you're not going to do it to, like, your TV, if you're just going to do it to your PC, I don't see why you would even need the controller, right? Yeah. You should be able to just, like, install Google Stadia to your computer.
Here we go. Top right corner. Yeah, see, but this is the Founders Edition, Kaiser.
So I'm sure you get all sorts of cool shit, right?
Yeah, $129 for the Founders Edition plus free shipping is what it is. So the actual Google Stadia, like once it releases and not the Founders Edition, will probably be cheaper than this. I'd imagine they charge like $40, something like that. That sounds like and then like it's a one-time $40 purchase, then $10 a month after that. I feel like almost everybody would do that. I'm intrigued, dude. I'm gonna do it. I don't have a console currently, so if this is
it'll be interesting because like this other thing, like these games and more available for purchase on Stadia. I'm not gonna like it if like this needs to be a streaming service, right? This doesn't need to be like, oh, okay, so this is gonna be like it's gonna work like Chromecast.
Yeah,
because they got the dongle you plug into your HDMI and that Bluetooths to your controller.
Yeah,
and it does everything you need.
Exactly.
The Stadia Basic is free.
Okay, so that means the controller is free.
Coming next year. free,
Oh,
up to 1080, 60 FPS. Buy games whenever you want. Additional free games released regularly, no. So if you want Stadia Pro, that's $9.99 a month, and you get like the free regular games that come out, and Destiny 2, the collection.
oh, I get what they're doing here. They're doing free-to-play consoles.
Yes, where you buy games from their storefront that they get a cut of. It's like downloading Steam.
Yeah, exactly. But then they also have like you get that same console, but then you get a monthly subscription where you don't have to buy games. You just play the games that are available.
Right, but you will still have to buy some games.
Some of them you'll have to buy. And I think that they also said that, because, okay, like Ubisoft is going to be on Stadia. If you own Rainbow Six on Steam, you'd still have to buy it on Stadia.
Yeah, that's going to be...
That's a bummer.
That's a bummer, because really it should be, if it was like customer friendly, it should be like a literal streaming service.
Yeah.
You pay monthly and you have access to all the games on Stadia. That's how I think it should be.
I think that Kaiser's saying we know how many Google projects have failed. Not sure if I'm in. Yeah, I think this is different though. I think this is actually going to happen.
This will be much easier. Like Google Fiber got halted due to so much litigation by ISPs and local governments interfering.
Yeah, once they said they want everyone to have free Wi-Fi, everyone's like, "What? Wait a minute." The ISPs are like, "Hold on, stop that
That's
shit."
cutting into our profit margins.
Yeah.
So they, of course,
they
wave their big money dicks around and get local governments to try to shut down Google Fiber.
Yep, and that's exactly what happened. So yeah, but this thing, it seems like it's a win-win for everybody. Google gets to have a new console that everybody can get. It's easy. The thing about nowadays, dude, things have to be easy. You can't.
It's all about that convenience.
What the fuck? Oh shit! My phone thought I said, "Hey Google."
Nice.
But never mind, Google.
John.
Stop.
Everything you say.
They heard everything. I love Google. It's great. What was I saying? Yeah, things have to be easy, and this is easy. This is like you just get it, you plug it in, you start playing, and that's why I know it's gonna work.
Man, I might start playing Destiny again.
People are saying, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe people are saying that with the new changes that are coming. I don't know if they're live yet, where everything is free to play now. But it's like free to play up to a certain point, and then you can buy like 2 expansions, and you'll be up to date or something like that.
I don't know. They're revamping their entire game design, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. All right. So there you go. There's that. Last piece of news is going to be about Mordhau. Mordhau's future includes new maps, a chat filter, ranked play, and maybe mod tools, that would be sick.
Interesting.
Lord of the Rings, fucking Mordhau. That would be cool.
Oh, oh man.
That's like the first thing I could think of.
Fucking Hulk Hogan on everyone.
Oh my god, Hulk Hogan and Mordhau. Hey, brother.
Yeah. It's just everyone's Hulk Hogan running
around.
It's a
shoot, brother. Mordhau, small team, in the news all the time because everybody's playing their game. People wanted them to get all politically correct, and they said, fuck your couch. But then now they're having a chat filter. I think
options are nice.
These options are all you need. These companies, these AAA companies that are like, we are taking a stand against toxicity. We are not going to tolerate toxicity. Like, you're too hands-on, dude. This is society. This is the internet. Toxicity is a part of the internet. Toxicity is a part of our society. There's nothing you can do about it. Just put some tools there so I can block it out if I want to. You know what I mean? But this whole, Blizzard and all these other AAA companies, I get it. They have, advertisers to, talk to and all that shit. But this whole, taking a stand against toxicity, I don't know if that works. I think what these people are doing is perfect. You just give people tools to filter that shit out. You could turn off chat. You could turn off voice. Okay? What else do you want?
You can mute people.
That's it. So there it is. Combat toxicity, huh? So ranked play is going to be cool. Tryharding in Mordhau. I like that idea.
That's going to be interesting. I wonder how long this game's... Maybe who knows? Maybe I'm going to be wrong about this game, and it's not going to be, just a fad. Maybe this thing's got some longevity to it.
Yeah, no, I thought it was just a fad too, but it sounds like they're using the notoriety that they have now to do the right things. Like, they're doing new maps.
And adding ranked play early on, like, because it's still a new game, right?
Like, okay, for example, Apex Legends said they're going to do new maps, new characters, and ranked play. So their recent update put in ranked play.
Yeah,
but
they've been out for how long? And people have wanted it for how long?
Yeah. And the new maps, they didn't do a new map. They just revamped the old. They did like those things, the same thing that Fortnite does. Like, they added like a new thing, a new element to the map. And that was it.
Right.
But that's not a new map, you know?
No, it's not.
So, yeah, hopefully it'll be cool. Oh, yeah, here's the rankings. Those are cool little emblems.
I mean, if Mordhau keeps going on the way it is, if it stays popular or populated, I might actually have to get it.
Honestly, if there's a way where you and your buddies can do, like... Because I know you can pick up catapults and shit like that.
Oh, man, you can do all sorts of crazy stuff. I've seen people beat people with rocks, knock them off horses with hammers. You know, like, crazy shit.
Mordhau has a serious problem with racism and toxicity. Okay,
the internet has a serious problem.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
toxicity.
I've seen...
human beings have a serious problem with it.
I've seen, like, places where if it goes unchecked and, like, it's just free-for-all, it's just N-bombs, like, everything.
You see 4chan.
Yeah,
right?
it's 4chan. That's what happens. You see all the 4chan stuff, like people posting, like, fucked up links, you know, whether it's child porn or some shit like that, or people saying the N-word, like, it's all the bad things. So I get it. I get it that, like, it can get out of control if it's not checked at some point. But like we talked about earlier, just adding filters and mute buttons and stuff like that is the only real thing you can do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's it. That's the news. Hope you guys liked it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hope you guys fucking liked it, dude. Hey, if you guys really like this podcast and you enjoy being a part of it and listening to the things that we talk about, we only ask one thing. You share on your social media. You know, share our YouTube, share our podcast, talk about it, like it, retweet, whatever the fuck you can do, you know, to help us out. So if you guys want us to do well, me and Zara have been doing this podcast for 2 years, and we've been doing it just because we love doing it. No other reason. If we wanted to do it for the money, we would have got out of it a lot.
Share the YouTube channel.
There it is.
Share the videos. I linked it for you, babies.
If we wanted to do this for the money, we would have stopped a long time ago, because we've been doing it for over 2 years and we've made $0 from this podcast. So if you guys want to help us out and you love this podcast and you want to support us, that's it, man. Just put it on your... even if you're not into your social media, it helps. You know, it helps us. Just posting it, talking about it, or whatever. So if you guys want to do that, you can go to the iTunes store, leave a 5-star review. That helps too. Going and subscribing to our YouTube channel, all that stuff. So, anything you want to plug, Zar?
Nope.
Wise and Sassy Podcast, we do live video. As you can see, I'm in Studio Sassy, right behind me. We will be making one tonight. Cyberpunk stuff coming in the way. Shit, what else? Sorry about my Twitch stream's been on hiatus, but I've been focusing on other things. So,
like Donnie,
that's right. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. We love you, and we'll see you guys next week. All right, bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Point Click Podcast. Azar Salesman.
We pretend people care about our opinions. We pretend people care about our opinions.
There's just a couple of good guys, virtue signaling their life away.
It smelled like wet dog. We pretend people care about our opinions.
virtue signaling their life away. So stay woke, stay fresh,